Hey, thanks for coming to this next video, where I'm going to give you 5 habit releases and talk you through how important they can be to give you mindfulness outside of actual mindful meditation. And you can use these, take as many of these as you want, take like 1 of them, take 5 of them, and just try and put them into your week. Slot them in where you can and just notice if it pulls you out of something which is very important, but something that often we get too used to, and that is being an autopilot. Now, this just sinks into more and more areas of our life, and we use it thinking it's a great tool, but actually it's not really doing us that much of a service. I mean, it's important for things like, say you're driving, the amount of parts of the body you're using, the amount of muscles, if you really thought about it, it's going to blow your mind. But the amount of times that you are driving somewhere, which is a very complex thing to do, and you don't even know how you've got there, that is the autopilot at work. It's taken over. It wants to relieve you of active things that you're doing, just so it can free you up to do other things. But that's a vicious cycle, because the more it frees you up, the more things you take over, the less settled and present you become. And being present is key. I mean, life is fast, right? Like, really fast. And lots of us speed through certain parts of our lives to get to the fun bits. But if we're only living in the future, how can we truly live in the present? The present is the most magical thing. The past has happened. We can dwell on that. The future might happen. There's no guarantees there. Literally could not happen. But the present is the only solid, attainable thing that we have. And to grab hold of it and use it as much as possible in any moments that you can, more than you are already, it will only fill your life with incredible joy, satisfaction, and it will take you that one step further to achieving everything you want to achieve. A little example, for instance, say you only live for 2 hours out of 16 in a day, and you're 30 years old and you're going to live until you're 80. It means you've got 50 years left to live, right? That means that you're only actually present and living for 6 years out of those 50. Now, if a friend came to you and told you they only had 6 years to live, I mean, you'd be devastated. Yet we still go on this way, thinking certain things are mundane, not enjoying things, wanting to cruise through things just to get to certain other parts of the life. But if we take hold of those mundane things, those everyday things, and change the way we look at them, change the way we do them, or change them, we can actually become present and start enjoying, one day, hopefully every single moment, every single second of your life. And your life expectancy is going to go through the roof. Even me now, you slip into autopilot. You slip into thoughts that take over your mind. You slip into how you used to think of things, and your mind's been so caught up in them that it takes you over. But I think more every day, or at least every week, I notice that I am more present for longer. And my days are longer, but they're a darn sight more colourful and more exciting and more fluid. Just forget about the future for the minute. Plans are important, but living in the future is not possible. Now, these habit releases I'm going to give you right now, they're going to help take you out of the autopilot. And the first habit releaser It's a super easy one, and it can be quite a fun one. Say you've got a business meeting that day, just choose to sit on a different chair in the meeting room. Or if you haven't got a meeting that day, or you don't really do that at work, and you do sit down at work anyway because you've got a desk, just take out your chair and put a different chair there to sit on for the day, just to mix things up a little bit. Okay, number 2, just do something nice, something that's going to make someone feel pretty cool without them necessarily finding out that it's you that's done it. So say it's a neighbour who's been after something for a while that you could just pop through the letterbox, or someone at work who's had something broken, you know how to fix it, just fix it, leave it on their desk. Or it's getting a little something that's nice for someone else that you know will mean a bit to them. Write a letter to someone and just leave a little question mark on, only a short one. But I guarantee this kind of stuff's going to make people feel really cool, and in the long run, well, you might even enjoy doing it at the time, but in the long run, this kind of stuff always comes back around to bite you on the bum in a good way. And number 3, now try and do this once or more if you can, but say you've got 2 or even 1 TV shows that you love and you really want to see that night. Try to just watch the TV that you want to watch, and then after that, turn the TV off. I guarantee that you're going to choose to do something that will be much more worthwhile than just watching TV for the sake of it. Because watching that TV for the sake of it is completely feeding into the autopilot. It's making your brain a little bit mushy. It is literally sacrificing parts of your life just to speed them up, just to get through them. And you're sitting there watching a black box. And I can understand why you'd want to watch stuff that you actually absolutely love and you thrive off and that you can talk to others about. But stuff in between that you're just watching, it's rare that you actually get anything out of it. Now, I'm a TV watcher. I can be the world's worst. I know how easy it is to just keep on, but I also know how easy it is to turn off. Number 4, if you call up an old friend, someone you haven't spoke to for a while, and you haven't got to call them up to make plans, you haven't got to call them up with a plan of what to say, just literally call them up just to say hello, just to see what comes out of it, just to see where you're both at. Just say hello to them. They might be shocked initially, but they will be so happy you called. Just making that step, knowing you can do stuff whenever you want, it'll be quite a life-affirming process. And number 5, and a personal favourite of mine, but if you choose to do something that you didn't necessarily think was part of your life anymore, so something that you used to do, it might have been a hobby or a skill, but say playing the piano, riding a skateboard, riding a bike, going down to a coffee shop with a notepad to write down your thoughts or finish off writing a story that you were writing, just things that you used to do which were part of you, and realise that those things aren't dead. It's all you, it's made you, it is you now. You're still doing it without doing it because it's living through you, and as soon as you reconnect to it and know that you can pick it up and do it whenever you want, it will be much easier to forget it. You, in the back of your mind, you might resent not being able to do these things anymore, but knowing that there's no reason why you can't. You can go forward in your life without doing it anymore. It might not be important to you, but just knowing you can pick it up and do it at any time, it's quite a special thing to have. Okay, so there's a few little habit releases there to coincide with your mindful meditation and get you feeling more present and more mindful. But please subscribe, comment and like, and I shall be back very soon with another guided meditation. You take care. Bye bye.